Shocking foreclosure footage. All right, friends, welcome to the channel. Always an honor and a privilege to be with you. I hope you're all doing great. Buckle up and strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows or sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. Friends, we got a good one to unpackage today as the foreclosure crisis may have just kicked off. The biggest bubble ever recorded in world history is, of course, going to produce some foreclosures, but unfortunately, we're at the tip of the iceberg. It is all about to be unleashed in spectacular fashion. So today we're going to examine a property so we can see what, in fact, a foreclosure property is potentially going to look like. This one's very interesting to me, actually, to the point where I wanted to turn on the camera and use it as an example to drive our point home today, because this is a very different bubble than we're in right now, a very different housing bubble. And I think we can expect a lot of very interesting things to be produced out of this bubble as it reverses courses. Some of the areas that had the biggest appreciation are going to go through the biggest depreciation that we've ever seen. And here's the challenge, man. The banks, we could have another financial crisis very, very easily. I mean, the banks have so much leverage right now. They wrote so many loans in this euphoria. And with minimum amounts down, overappraised values, these homes are very, very exposed. And the banks ultimately taking the majority of this risk. It's insane. They drank the Kool-Aid in a big, big way. And they are not too happy right about now. They are nervous. Believe me, they're not in their conference rooms with their feet up talking about how it's all rainbows and sunshine and everything's gonna be fine. Remember early on when we started reporting that this was a bubble and people were like, this time is different. The last bubble was due to ninja loans and loose lending standards. And my response always was, you're right, this time is different. It's worse. Well, it in fact is starting to look exactly like that. So courtesy of one of you, a subscriber, sent this one in. So we'll go ahead and use it for today's video to drive our point home. Then we'll meet back here and wrap it up. Let's get started. All right, friends, buckle up and strap in. Our subscriber writes, hey, Scott, check out this listing. It's the worst flip gone wrong ever. Well, let's just go take a look and see if they're in fact right. Uh-oh, what do we have here? Boarded up windows in an unfinished house. Somebody ran for the exit. Somebody got started with this remodel and couldn't even finish. Left the building materials behind in complete shambles. Let's go ahead and read our property description. Calling all builders, investors, and project seekers, come finish out this beautiful transitional craftsman style. I think they meant traditional craftsman style, but it's definitely in transition, so that actually worked. With an open floor plan and contemporary finishes, well, what's been finished, nestled in the sought-after Belmont subdivision. This is a bank-owned foreclosure. Uh-oh, and being sold as is. Oops. And it's including all materials that are on the property. Let's see what the bank-owned property is selling for. Just under $1 million at almost a 40% decline from where it was originally listed. And it's going through a laundry list of price changes. I've never seen a property with this type of price history. Out of escrow, inspired, price change. This is absolute insanity. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. So that's what's going on over in Texas. Insane. A bank wrote a loan to apparently an investor. And I know that's in the whole separate video, how we were talking about the investors are going to come buy up all the homes. Scott, no, they're not. They're the ones taking the hit. And this isn't just any home. This was well over $1 million. And now it's on the market for $999,999.99. Try to keep it under the $1 million price point. There's no saving this one. That thing is still under construction. They couldn't even complete construction. It looks like they just hauled off the job and left everything behind, and they're taking a massive bath. They're taking a hit, and the bank's now seeing if they can get it sold to recoup some of that money. And my guess is that they're going to take a bath. First of all, we always talk about this right now. The most important thing in selling a house is price. It's always price. Price right at the start. That way you don't show price reductions. The kiss of death, showing price reductions. This is much worse than that, because not only did they show a list of price reductions a mile long, I swear it must have been 20, at least 20. Like that property history was insane. The amount of times that it was sold and bought and pending and price reduced and this and that. But here's the thing. When I see that alone, you're in big trouble. When I see a house that was under construction and now all the materials are left behind, the windows are boarded up, and people basically was under construction one day and the next day it's ghost town, no one's there, you're in big trouble. I don't care if you're the bank or not. And that's what you have to understand right now. As we start seeing more bank-owned properties, all you can do as an agent is, if you got a buyer, let's write an offer, throw it to the bank, and they're going to try to negotiate with you. And here's the thing. When you tell them, sorry, we're out, they're going to call you back and say, hey, listen, we changed our mind. We talked to the president and the bank, and they decided they would accept. No, sorry, too late. We're already on to the next foreclosure that you should have taken when we first offered it to you. That's the kind of stuff that we're gonna see play out. So, tail end of a health crisis, front end of a recession. Be surprised, the properties that are falling, this isn't just reduced to, middle class homes. These are going to be upper end homes. Banks are going to take a massive hit because they wrote loans on properties they should have never written loans on. They drank the Kool-Aid themselves. And now, in fact, this market has reversed course in spectacular fashion. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understanding the biggest artificially created housing bubble ever produced in world history is going to have bank-owned properties as a byproduct of it. We're just getting started. My guess is they're in big, big trouble. It wouldn't surprise me to see this thing go for $500,000 if they can get an offer at all. It's going to be a great time to buy property, but many people will be swept up in fear and panic. Only a select few will be able to enter these markets when everybody else is exiting. Congratulations to anybody that stayed centered and surrounded with like-minded people. I think we're going to be able to scoop up some deals, and those deals are coming and coming soon. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor. Email in the description for you as well. I will personally be part of your transaction. If you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love the next video. And there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.